What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the patch news of the second patch of April, which was just released a couple hours ago. Let's see what we have in store, or what Vespa has in store for us. Let's get through the list. Okay, so the end date of League of Honor has been corrected. It's actually the 23rd of May. Alright. Some prices in Insignia of Honor, reprise of, okay, so some additions to the original post. Now let's see. Of course, the starting point is the hero balance adjustments for Cleo and Shamila. I'm still kind of processing these two. I have seen some people mention that like Cleo is a monster right now. She definitely is gonna do more damage, but that needs some more testing, so can't really comment just yet. Shamila also has received some updates to her damage profile and stuff like that. Again, needs some processing and thinking through to actually be able to tell you what this all means. But everyone actually receives her as a free character now, so I guess you can expect to see more of her in PvP and stuff. We have, of course, the 8 new wedding swimsuit costumes: Sonia, Jane, Isolette, Chase, and Estelle, Talisha, Lilia, Kane. My absolute favorite would be Estelle and Talisha. Sonia is cute and Iso looks good too, but yeah, those two I think really trump everyone else, for me anyway. And of course they all come with these signature motions, which are pretty nice if you ask me. Alright, moving on, there is a rerun of Juno's cooking quest. Basically the way it works, you get 3 entries right now, sorry, or today, which you can use to do the story dungeons, which have like an easy, normal, and a hard difficulty, I believe. And every day you will be receiving 1 ticket, which you can use, and you can only have like 3 tickets maximum. These story dungeons will be giving 1 type of currency, and once you have unlocked or done all 3 story dungeons, you will be able to do the special dungeon, for which you need to use stamina. This will be then giving different rewards, but we will get to see that in the event section. Now, they did some change effects to Shamila's skill. I like how she is like using Castle there as a target dummy. That's kind of nice. Okay, so yeah, pre-season will be opening, and all right, okay, so we have some time until the current season ends, whatevs. And they have made some changes to the tabs in the info reward. All right, well, that's just some whatever, doesn't really affect us. And now they have updated the rewards for rankings in League of Honor. You can see that the costume tickets and the accessories will be unchanged, but they seem to have changed some of the rewards here, like soulstone fragments and unique weapon, unique treasure fragments. I think those haven't been a part of the rewards before, but I never really checked these. But yeah, they haven't been. Okay, so that's all good stuff. More incentives to play Honor or League of Honor if you like League of Honor. And then here comes the part that I'm part happy about, part crying about, because they added some pretty awesome rewards to the League of Honor weekly shop. You can see Dazzling Eaters, artifact pieces, reforged tickets, soul weapon rearranged tickets, and stamina potions, and of course unique weapon fragments on top of the existing unique treasure fragments. This means that to clear the shop you have to get like a lot more games each week. Previously, if you just wanted the treasure fragments, then you could play like 3, get the weekly quest done, and you were done. Right now you need to play a lot more to be able to buy all the goodies. Free goodies are good, but I personally don't like PvP that much, even League of Honor maybe even less nowadays, because whatever. And yeah, that just adds more chores to the game to do, which is kind of starting to feel a lot again. So yeah, they also update the Insignia of Honor shop, so this is the League rewards that you can buy, and you can now buy Protection of the God King for 200 insignias, and they also added, I believe, TP for 500. I personally think that the shiny costumes are still more worth, but if you feel like you need more of these, then of course you can spend. I guess if you are in the higher ranks where you already get shiny costumes and got a lot of insignias, then that can be kind of nice. For everyone else who's like in diamond and stuff, then or even masters. I think you need to be in like Royal Master to get in the shiny, or like Master 5 maybe, not sure. So yeah, for those it's I think like not really that important, but yeah, otherwise it's good stuff for those who are in the higher ranks. Piece of memory, we'll receive the Shakme special dungeon. So it's the same, you go through the story dungeons and you get to do the special dungeon a bunch of times, and then you can get some unique gear for Shakme. Now don't forget that there is an event actually going on where you need to fill in a Google form and then do at least one story dungeon. So if you have done all the others and have been waiting for Shakme, then don't forget to do this one. And of course it gives some goodies, including some soul stone fragments and the unique gear ticket for Shakme. So makes it a bit easier to get him up. Also there is like a reforged ticket there, so that's quite nice. Improvements to the heroes in, so they are changing the amount of kin or friendship points that you use when you are doing the starting conversation with the heroes you want to recruit, and also when you are raising their infinity. So and they are changing how many points you get. So you can see that previously it was 240 points for a 3-star or above character, and it would give this much increase in points, and they are upping this. Now this is nice in itself, but that is only a part of the recruitment process, so it won't be a terribly big increase in how fast you get heroes from the inn. And I know a lot of people actually always say that that it's not worth to buy characters with heroes, but there are so many specific contents now that need specific heroes that it gets a bit hard, especially when you are a newer character or newer player, to get a special hero for everything you need. So I would say definitely buying from the shop can be worth, especially when there is an event going on, which gives them at half price. Some very specific purchases can be good, because let's be honest, this isn't too fast even so, and having to wait forever to like be able to clear a higher level of otherworldly Shakame because you don't have a continuous cleanse, for instance, can be a bit jarring. So yeah, but we will get more affinity and more kinship with them, so that's good. Also, they are changing the rewards that the heroes can give. So when you have maxed out their affinity and go to the inn, you can receive a reward from them, and this is now changed to be pretty evenly distributed. You can see everything is 16.7% instead of the old version where it was 32% gold and then friendship points and whatever. So this is good. I like it. New rewards, better rewards, and a more equal chance to get something good. And they have removed some of the old stuff, like nobody wanted to get heroic runes anymore because nobody ever uses them. You barely even use red runes anymore because everything is just Valkazar. Well, whatever. So the minigame, the roulette, is getting an update too. And this also is getting better and newer rewards that are more interesting. It's interesting, you can get actually a 5-star hero ticket. But they do remove the random unique weapon ticket, it seems. So that's quite sad. But whatever. I got it every now and then, but whatever. So we get the highest chance is still, of course, gold and friendship points, but it's lower now than before, and you can get reforged tickets, which is pretty good. All in all, not too bad. And they are changing the items cost in Juno's shop. Now this is actually the wrong image here, and it wasn't picked up by anyone or fixed by anyone by the time I managed to get around to shoot this video. So we will just cheat and go over to the Japanese post. These are the food items and these are the NPC gifts, which is, so you can see that the previous costs are listed here, from 300 to 180, and then also with the highest level of the NPC gift we are going down to 180 points per purchase. So that's not too bad, especially because they have made some improvements here as well, which we will be looking at later. So improvements to Stockade. We'll be able to clear all dungeons 2 times a day now, so all of them. And Nikki now will change, or will give you an extra entry for each Stockade dungeon by 1, which makes Nikki's passive one of the best, I would say, because you will always need gold if you are newer, you will probably need the XP dungeon. You need the skill books. Skill books were very hard for me on my 2 alts, and then you still can run for fragments. So all in all, I think this is a big quality of life change by itself, and having the Nikki buff change as well is pretty nice. So that's good. They are also changing the keys which you could store in your inventory. Now you will get the rewards for all vault dungeons once. So you can see that if you use a key, you will basically get this. You get 9 of these chests, which will each contain 2.5 million gold. So that's pretty nice, not too bad. Tower of Ordril has been upgraded or updated, whatever, so you get some more goodies, more fragments and essences, so that's kind of nice. Improvements to Soul Judgment. This was one of my pet peeves for so long, that whenever you didn't get a soul from Kain, you would get 1 ether, and now they have changed it so that it's 15, 10 or 5 respectively. Of course, they will not give you a lot of gold eters, but all in all, this means that you will be getting more of them. 5 gold eters is not bad, actually, if you think about it, how many stages you need to clear in Eclipse. So I think that's pretty good. And then here we are with the Raid Shop update. This is interesting. So now you can buy legendary stardust, which is used for crafting items in the from your inventory, which you can give to the NPCs. Now let's quickly jump over to the game and see how this actually looks like. So here we are at Jin's shop, and let's see how this has been added. So if you go down here, you can see the legendary stardust. It can be bought for 80 points each, and you can actually only buy like 10k at once. So 80 points each. Now if we go over to the crafting tab, and let's see, it's here in the last tab. If we go all the way down to say May, you can see we need 150 of these times 80. And that will give you 100 kinship points. So all in all, to get 1 unique weapon, so you need to get 100,000 points kinship with the NPC to get their weapon or to get them. And for that, you will need to spend 12 million points in Jin's shop, which is not too bad, because if you are farming TM raids, for instance, you will definitely be getting some of those. Now the problem here comes with the heroes in part, because you need to use Juno's shop, and you need like 5 of these things to be able to buy them. Now if you have Juno, then this will cost you less, but without her this was the 180 points, and as far as I counted, you needed like 900,000 kinship. So what I have 5,000 here to actually get to 1 point, or to get 1 unique weapon. So that's a lot. Unless my math was off. But anyway, it was gonna be a lot, and it would be gating you a lot, unless you have been playing like forever like me and have a lot of these, because the gold Stardust, the legendary Stardust, was really the one that would block you from getting these. So now you can spend some of your raid coins to get these, get some of that dust faster, and accumulate NPC weapons faster, which is quite nice. I like that. But okay, let's go back to the notes. Okay, and they also mention here that it resets every Monday, but we already knew that. So, all right, they have improved the accumulated login rewards. That's a very long table, not gonna read it out all of them, but there are some interesting stuff in here. Lua's unique weapon ticket, event artifact ticket, lots of unique weapon tickets, soulstone ticket. There was a random soulstone ticket somewhere. All in one special summon tickets. I have received some of this stuff in the mail. I did not get a custom ticket, that's so sad. So quite happy about that. And yeah, this is something that the game needed to have updated, because a lot of the rewards were very outdated. So yeah, if you have been playing for a while, then probably you also received a very nice amount of goodies in your mailbox. and you could claim some of the stuff. Or otherwise, with my alts, I had to actually claim them manually in the accumulated logins window, so that's kind of interesting. But whatever, you can claim these for a while until the 31st of May. Okay, so improvement to the lunch evening hot time rewards, so they are adding some extra stuff in here. I think a lot of gold is being added and more special items, summons, reforged tickets, so that's kind of nice, all in all, good stuff. Freebies are always good. Oh, and also if you have completed the Estelle special order missions, then the icon will disappear on its own, so that's quite nice as well. And then we have the next upcoming challenge raid, the 60th party challenge raid Urkak, and it will be a bunch of all-in-one special summon tickets, and then there is just some bug fixes. Alright, so this is the main part of the patch. Yeah, some quality of life changes, updates to outdated content, that's all good stuff. And if we move over to the events tab, let's see what we have in store. So of course we have Shamila. Everyone receives one of her now in your mail. If you already have her, then you will be getting, or you can turn this into like the below rewards will be sent to your in your mailbox. So all right. Starting tomorrow, we have an event related to the inn, so you need to like exchange friendship points, play the minigame, and give a present to an NPC hero. So you need to be giving presents to NPCs, for which you will be getting some rewards, and then at the end you can get some TP. So this is pretty nice, free TP basically for doing some basic stuff in the game, which you kind of do anyway. Alright. Also starting tomorrow, we have Hero Academy School with Shamila again, alright? So you need to clear the Stockade Wall, League of Victory, and Tower of Challenge each day, and then you will get rewards. For each day you get something like random UV, UT, Rakazar runes, all-in-one summon, reforged tickets, and that's a normal artifact selector there, I think, which looks pretty nice. And at the end of the week you will get unique gear selector, so that's also pretty cool if you ask me. Yeah, and this is also starting tomorrow. Let's see what else we have. So we get the burning time for the Techno Magic Kingdom raids, stamina consumption is reduced, and we also get extra crystals, which would sound pretty good, but it's still not applied in dispatch battle mode, which is kind of sad. And also we get extra stuff for field raids, but again not counted in dispatch battle mode. And then we have some gears reforged discount and enhancement discounts and awakening discounts, a bunch of discounts. But yeah, the problem with the timing of the Techno Magic raid is that we have the Juno event. So let's check the Juno event. So as I said, you need to go through the story dungeons first, and then you unlock the special dungeon with the slime boss thing. And yeah, so this is the story dungeon rewards where you get these 2 ingredients, first clear bonus, repeat rewards bonus, and then you can fight this king slime guy for 100 stamina each time. And depending on which difficulty you go on, you will get either 6, 7, or 8 gelatins per run. If you think about it, if you can beat the final one, and it shouldn't be too hard in the Age of Soul weapons, then this is of course the most worth. And then we can see what rewards there are here. So these you can buy for the story dungeon rewards, so this 2 thing, and that's some pretty good stuff there. Protection of the God King, event artifact piece, mystical soul fragments, reforged tickets, and so on and so on. These are pretty nice. The artifacts themselves are okay-ish. You can either get them or you can choose to turn your stews into potions instead. Now the other part, and this is where a lot of people will be unhappy, is the stamina dungeon part, where you need to buy the gelatins, use the gelatins, here is the gelatin cost, to buy the special dessert event artifact, ethers, brilliant ethers, so the gold ones, and legendary fragments. And then if you look at this, to buy 200 of these for 50 slimes each, that's gonna be a lot. If I remember well, That was about 120k stamina just to get the gold ethers. And then you haven't bought anything else yet. Like you still could buy another or spend another 2k gelatines just to buy the artifact. Yeah, this is a lot of farming, and for people who can't play on an emulator, that's gonna be like, well, your phone won't be happy with you, let's say it that way. So yeah, not quite sure. A lot of people are telling Vespa that it would be good to have these kind of events and everything eventually to be dispatchable, to not have to have your phone on all the time, or your emulator. I mean, I would be happy if I didn't need to run 3 emulators all the time. The artifacts themselves are okay. Like these two are not great. This one is alright. There are some uses where you can put it like on a tank, so this might be worth picking up, but that 2000 gelatin cost is not small. Yeah, so that's the event really. And then finally we have, yeah, there was some misleading information, I think in the Play Store market maybe, where the information was put out that Castle and May and Nikki have also received updates. This is not the case, but it may provide us some insight that this is something they are working on right now. So who knows? I wouldn't mind seeing an update from May, who has been benched forever now, and Nikki, who has been really only delegated to like PvP and not even too much there. So I would like to see that. I don't really miss Untouchable Castle in Arena, but I guess there are people who really like him, so they will be happy if he gets an update too. And then of course there is the special shop update, and let's just jump back to the game for that, see what we have there. So on top of the costumes which you can find in the dressing room, there is some new stuff that they added. One thing is, if you come to the golden promotion, then you get 10 million gold for free, and this is as daily, so I urge you to actually buy it. This is free gold, and you should be able, you can see available in 17 hours when the server reset. So this is something you should get. It's kind of baiting you to be coming into the shop and look around. And then if you check, there is this new golden promotion thing where you get an extra currency based on your purchases. As far as I can see, this is more or less 1 coin per $1, give or take. And there is some, I wasn't terribly hyped about any of these stuff really. And of course there is some ruby spending part too. And then you can come to the golden token shop to actually spend it. Yeah. Oh, if you go back here, yeah, this one actually isn't too bad. This is like $3, a bit under, and it gives you another, this is like 3,000 rubies, so that's not too bad actually. And with that you would have like 6 coins, which you can't really spend on anything. So I think that Vespa is being like super devious, because like, yeah, you could get a bunch of stamina potions, or you could just spend a little bit more and get a production of the God King. So I think they are kind of trying to make us spend here. Devious. Now one extra thing I wanted to mention is that if you have a lot of these things saved up like I do, they have now added protection of the God King to the purchasable items, and you can buy 2 of these for per month for 50 points total, which is not too bad. I'm not sure if we were, because you can get Lua artifact tickets here as well, and I would say that's the most worth right now, because artifacts are actually the most gated part of the game. So maybe I would save up for those instead, but if you really want more protection of the God Kings and have spent money already, then you can use some of your existing stuff for that. Okay guys, that's it really. Balance update, update to some of the existing old rewards. All in all, not terribly big, but some quality of life changes, so I'm happy enough with it. Let me know what you guys think, and this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.